Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm called the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff for organizations for more than 40 years. Today I want to talk with you about salary negotiation again and offer you a good tip that's going to help you in your next salary negotiation. Now, I have a series of videos that deal with negotiation, including one that gives you the easiest negotiating tip imaginable, the easiest way to get an increase once they've made the offer. But this is one that precedes the offer, one that really helps you. Well, let me just explain to you. Most of the time when you're meeting with employers, they're trying pretty early on to get a sense of what compensation you're looking for. Why? Because they want to really get an idea of whether you fit into their budget. So they're always trying to drive you to the lowest price. You're always trying to get them to the highest price. And frankly, each of you has one major card that you can play, and that is you walk away from the table. However, there's one little seduction that firms try to use, and that is by trying to find out what your walkaway price is, what the least is that you'd find acceptable. Now, from experience, I know with employers that once they hear that price, that's the one that they lock in on. So, very simply, if you're being pressed to give a lower price, number one is, even if you say things like, well, it really depends, if I see it's a great opportunity, it looks like it's going to advance my career, I would consider something X number of dollars less. Well, in their mind, they just hear the X number of dollars less. They don't even hear all the conditions. So what I would say to you very simply is, if you are to make a concession, you have to get something in return from them. So if you are going to concede $5,000 to them, you have to get $5,000 worth of value from them. If you're going to talk about lowest price, well, to me, that's a huge mistake. Never give them that rock bottom salary because, frankly, that's the only number that they hear. So in terms of negotiations, don't give them anything. If they ask you about a lowest price, you can simply say, it's way too early for you to talk about that right now because, frankly, you don't know enough about the position to be specific to their situation. Because, frankly, if the job is one that has a value higher than what you've been talking about, you're going to look for the higher value. You're not going to ask for something less than what the value of the role is. Would you consider accepting a job on a Major League Baseball team for $25,000 a year? No, of course not. Players wouldn't do that, neither would you. But you would want something appropriate for the nature of the position they're recruiting for. And if you're someone who's going to generate $2 million in value, why would you take $5,000 less or $10,000 less? So when pressed about what your lowest salary is that it's a little too early for us to talk about that. I'd like to learn more about the opportunity, meet the people in the group, and we can circle back to that question later. And frankly, they never circle back. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, click the like button that's down below and let people know that you liked it. It'd be helpful to them and helpful to me as well. If you're watching on my website or if you want to go over to my website, the address is jeffaltman.com. And you can watch all my videos there or back on YouTube. On YouTube, you can subscribe to my channel, which is The Big Game Hunter TV, all one word. The Big Game Hunter TV, and you'll get a notification every time I do a new job search video, a new hiring video, and any of my other videos. And my website, you can sign up for a complimentary subscription to No BS Job Search Advice E-Zine, which I publish weekly with advice for job hunters that's good anywhere in the world. You can also read previous articles I've written for it there, listen to podcasts on my radio show, which is called No BS Job Search Advice Radio, which is broadcast on Blog Talk Radio weekly as well. You can find out about my books and guides to job hunting. You can post your resume to more than 50 sites from mine. Search positions I'm recruiting for. You have access to Indeed on the links page and Job Search Universe on the home page, both of which search thousands of other sites for leads. You can find about my VIP personal search agent coaching program. You have access to easy to work with career builder links on the home page as well. Everything There's just a lot of good information on my website, so come over to the site and go exploring. Again, that address is jeffoftman.com. Is your firm trying to hire someone? Are you the hiring manager, or do you know who the hiring manager is? Send me an email at the address below and let me know who to contact and whether or not I can mention your name. I'd love to help your current firm fill a position. I'd love to help some folks get back to work. Finally, if you haven't already done so, send me a connection request on LinkedIn. The address is linkedin.com/IN/the-big-game-hunter. I accept connection requests from people all over the world, except if you're a third-party recruiter or in a country known for scams or spam. Then I won't accept them. So this is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.